What's up, everybody? Today, on this episode of Pixels and Play, we're going to be playing and looking at a game called Cast and Chill. Now, just a little bit of context here. My family and I, we love fishing. We've recently gotten to fishing about a year now. We try and get out there whenever we can. And the reason why I love it so much is just the chill vibes that it gives, right? So when I saw this game, I was like, yes, this is finally a game that if I just need some zen and some chill, this looks like a game that would be right up my alley. So first thing I want to talk about right away is just like this cozy, painterly pixel art aesthetic that's going on in this game, and just the overall high quality level of the pixel art in pretty much everything in this game, right? When it comes to the characters, there's not too many characters in this game. I think there's only one that you talk to, which is the shopkeeper. But the detail that's in him, that is with his character, is phenomenal. And then just all the different environments. Hopefully, in this video, I can show you as many of the environments as possible. But but it just looks so cool when you look at all the environments. What I love about the environments is just the subtle storytelling that's going on in the levels. You know, you're gonna see every different region has different trees, has different mountains. Others have like boats in the background. Even under the ocean, there's really cool trinkets and stuff like that in there. There's one level where there's like bears next to like the river, running river, and other animals and birds around, and it's just so cool. The the storytelling that's happening in these environments. There's also little points of interest in each level or environment, kind of help guide you. It's being used as like a game design tool to let you know, hey, you're at the midpoint of this environment, or you're at the end point, or you're at the quarter mark. Everything, including the UI design, plays into this like relaxing, chill vibe. You know, it gives you this feeling of like you're journaling or you're writing down field notes, which is super cool. If you pay attention, you'll see little subtle VFX of like splashing water, the fishing, when they're fighting to get loose. You'll see like little splashes and little waves in the water, little pulling water effects that is happening. I love just how smooth the animation is when you're casting your rod. A subtle movement of your bobber. When you're first just starting out, all you have is like your little bobber to catch fish that are more on the closer to the surface, and how that bobs up and down, or how the bait jiggles as it gets deep into the ocean. The music is also so chill, right? And you're just noticing this constant reiteration of just chill, right? The sound of swimming and being in the water, like when the bait goes deep into the ocean, it almost they do such a good job at capturing that, like you're dunking your head into the water effect. Does such an amazing job. The controls for the game is also super simple. It's just a few buttons to navigate through different rods, or how to cast, or how to reel in your rod, and it's so well done. The addicting gameplay loop. Let's talk about that. So the gameplay loop is very simple. You go into your environment, you discover new fish as you throw it on your bait. You have to figure out how to catch the new fish. You know, what bait is best used for that fish. You catch the fish, you sell the fish, and then that repeats. You get to go take that money, you upgrade your rod, you buy new bait, you buy and upgrade a new boat so you can get in and out of your get in and out from the environments to back to the dock as soon as possible, and then you buy new licenses to unlock new environments, and then you just keep repeating that process, and it's such a fun, addicting process and gameplay loop. It has this also cool Pokedex type of collection journal thing where you want every single new fish that you explore and you discover. There's a little mark that tells you if you've caught them or not. So if you're a perfectionist or a completionist, sorry, you're going to want to collect and catch all the fish that you've discovered. And then as you discover new fish and you unlock new bait, it will give you hints on how you can be more effective in catching the fish. What is also really unique about this game and what the art is so well done is if you know your fish, like how they look, the pixel art does just the right amount to really capture the uniqueness of the fishes. So, for example, sockeye salmon or Atlantic salmon. Like, if you know the difference in real life, you're gonna be able to guess what some of these fish are, which I think is phenomenal, especially for just pixel art. What really impresses me about this art style and what's captured in this game is the pixel art water reflection. I have no idea how this is being done, but it is done so well, and it reflects like the background environments and stuff. It's just mind-blowing. It's the first time I've seen something like that, and it's just super cool. What's also unique about the gameplay for this game is that it can also be an idle game. Like if you just let it run and turn it to idle mode, your fish, your character will go take out the boat, go fishing, casually catch some here and there, and then when the storage is full on the boat, it'll go back and sell it and repeat that process for you. So it incorporates this new trend of like just idle games where at least it's like it feels like a living world, even though you're not there presently. The world still lives on, which I think is super cool. And then you can't end this episode without talking about the day-night cycle in this game, the way that it's captured and how it's done through the pixel art. It really just encompasses and puts it all together to help set the mood for this game. Super chill game. So if you like this episode, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye now.